Good morning everyone, I'm Lee Wilson. I'm the specialist who's been looking after Mrs Julie Jones. Some of you I have met before, but some I haven't, so would we mind going around just giving me your name and sort of how you're involved in her care?
Sure, I'm Amitabh, I'm the physio. I've seen Julie every day since she's been admitted.
Great.
I'm Michelle, I'm the occupational therapist.
Nice to meet you, Michelle.
I'm Kirsty and I'm the exercise physiologist.
And I'm Fiona, I'm the podiatrist.
Oh, excellent. Good. So now we all know who we are. Just a quick update on Julie. She was admitted to the hospital 3 days ago following a fall while she was walking down some stairs. She has osteoarthritis in her knee. From her clinical notes, I can actually see that she's doing quite well. Her pain is under control. She's having daily physiotherapy sessions and seems to be going okay. How does everybody else see things?
Yeah, I've been seeing her since her admission, and she does have some difficulty bending her knee with some pain and discomfort, but with encouragement she's actually able to move around reasonably well. On the stairs she's moving independently, but she does have some pain and does find it difficult. But on the flat she's able to move around independently with a frame and is getting around okay.
Yeah, I agree. I've noticed that she is a little bit reluctant to move around, but I think that's due to the pain that she's experienced, and we've been spending a lot of time talking to her about the importance of keeping to move around and how important that is for her recovery. She's still struggling a little bit with things like showering and getting dressed here on the ward, but we are practicing that daily, and I'll follow up with her again today. We have talked about the possibility of her going home, and she's obviously very excited to do that, but a little bit nervous too, which is understandable. So I took her home the other day. Her husband was there. He's going to be a fantastic support for her. He'll be able to manage all of the community shopping, groceries, doctor's appointments, all of those things. So we talked through strategies that they'll be able to use to manage at home. We also are pretty lucky they're in a one-storey house, so there's not too many stairs for her to worry about at home, but we will do some minor modifications in the bathroom just to make things a little bit easier when she goes home.
What type of modifications would you need to do?
Well, she's got a shower, so we're going to put a shower chair in place, and we will also put in some non-slip mats. We'll put some small rails on the outside of the shower just to help her get in and out. So I'll organise to have those put in before she goes home, and then once she goes home I'll pop out, check on her again, make sure everything's working well, that they're understanding how to use everything okay, and just to make sure all the transfers are still working well at home.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. And what about you, Kirsty?
Well, I haven't seen Julie yet. Amitabh called me down here today so that we can, because we think that an exercise program will be beneficial in managing her weight.
Yeah, I think the weight is an issue, and by reducing some weight I think it can reduce the pressure on her knees and certainly start to reduce some of her pain as well.
Yeah, we'll be working on an exercise program to develop her, to reduce her weight.
Great, good. And what about you, Fiona? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I've been working with Julie since before her fall. I haven't seen Julie since. Once Julie is more confident on her feet, I would like to see her again, just to make sure her feet are still in really good condition and that she's not experiencing more pain or other complications because of a hospital stay or reduced mobility.
Great. Yeah, I think pain management is certainly another major issue for her. I will prescribe some medication for her when she's discharged, but some alternative pain relief would actually be good.
Yeah, using cold packs before exercise can really help, and I'll let her know how to do that at home so that she can start to use the cold packs before performing her exercise, and that might motivate her to be able to perform them easily.
Great, that sounds like a plan. So Julie will have two forms of pain relief. She'll have pain medication on discharge, and she'll also have cold packs to use. What type of home exercises were you thinking of?
Well, I just wanted to check first whether she actually has any other medical conditions other than the osteoarthritis and her weight problem that might affect her.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of, and certainly none that will contribute to any problems, I don't imagine.
Okay, well at the start what we might do is just give her some easy exercises to get her knee moving and start to build up the muscles around the knee, some that really don't aggravate her pain. But I'm looking for her to progress to some weight-bearing exercises, even using some resistance, and certainly that'll allow her an easier return to function at home.
Yeah, I'd also like to see Julie do some non-weight bearing exercises. So I was told she likes swimming, so she can go back to that once her wounds heal. But until then, she could do some light walking with her walker, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. And later, when she builds up strength and a little bit of confidence, she can walk without her walker and continue swimming.
Okay, well, it seems like everyone's got some ideas for exercises for Julie. I think we just need to focus really on getting her going quite slowly, just to make sure that she can do the exercises that you've actually got planned for her, and then try and increase that a little bit as she starts to heal and feel better.
Well, I think we should be tackling her weight problem from the start. I think it'll help reduce the pressure on her knee, and it might give her some self-confidence as well.
I can see your point, but I think we need to really concentrate on the fact that her knee's still recovering, and we really don't want her to overdo it because it may actually exacerbate it later on.
Yeah, but don't you think that we need to get her started immediately?
I think what we need to remember is that she needs to start to do some home exercises. That's really, really important. But we need to start with the gentle ones to actually get her moving so she doesn't develop further complications. That's really important. I'm not disagreeing with you that we'll have to get her exercising more. I just think we need to take it slowly.
Okay, I see what you mean. I still want to see her moving, but slow and steady is probably the key.
Okay, no problems. I think the home modifications that you're talking about is really going to help her a lot in terms of getting, moving and getting around and feeling more confident as well. So I think that's a really good plan.
Yeah, that's obviously the goal from our end, that hopefully if we can just get her back into normal activity, that's going to increase her confidence generally to be able to move on then to exercise and to be able to manage her weight a little bit. So we're hoping those two will flow on.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are going to be working with a plan to get her moving and to help develop some exercises which will help strengthen her muscles?
Yeah, absolutely, that's right.
Okay, great. Good. Well, I think what we need to do is actually plan to discharge Julie in a couple of days. I will need to discuss that with her, but do you think that's a fairly reasonable plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Sounds fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be okay. I should have most of the home mods done by that stage.
Okay. What do you think some of the barriers that you might encounter?
Well, we have to obviously wait for the equipment to be installed, but mainly we just need to make sure that her husband's going to be home so we can organise for the contractors to go out to do the work. But I'm sure I can get it organised fairly soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. Well, if you need any help, just shout. And when will you next see Betty?
Well, I was going to see her today.
Great. Okay. Well, look, I'll see her straight after this meeting, and I'll discuss her discharge. Perhaps then, when you see her later on today, we can talk about you can talk about the exercises and just go from there.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So we all know what we're doing then.
Yep.
Great. Excellent. Thanks all for coming. I really appreciate your input. Thank you.
Thank you.